Hi there, good morning. My name is Justin. I'm with Goodland Plumbing. Today's date is Friday, April 25th, 2025. Right now it's about 9:35 a.m. We're here at 7375 Freeman Place for Julie Pippin. We're out at this property because they've had reported multiple mainline stoppages. I believe they had someone out here about a week ago who had came through and snaked and cleared the line through this cleanout located off the left-hand side of the left-hand side unit. This is going to be right on the back side of their hall guest bathroom. When sending the camera out, we get about 99 to 100 feet out. Sorry, plane going overhead right now. Now that that plane's out of the way, we get out about 100 feet from this cleanout when cameraing the line where we hit a large root intrusion. This is going to be down at the edge of the property, kind of at the little grass island after the sidewalk in between the street. This is about as far out as we could get, even with the assistance of water, so we're going to go ahead and record from this point back, and then we will attempt to snake and clear this zone. However, it is on the kind of the maximum length of our snake cable, so I'm not 100% sure if we will even be able to reach it from this cleanout, but like I said, we will attempt after this initial recording. Pulling back from this point, it's a little hard to tell. Our camera's kind of underwater, or not underwater, but a little murky from being up against those roots. So I'm going to go ahead and flush the toilet, see if I can get the lens to clear off a bit. So even just now, after running some water, looks like there's still a little bit of smudge on the camera, so unfortunately we will not have the best recording, but I will go ahead and send the camera back down after I snake it to see if we clear anything up. But pulling back from this zone, we are pretty much coming, like I said, from the middle of the street and pulling back up towards the garage. Not middle of the street, but middle of that little island just before the street, between the sidewalk and the street. So we're in our clay, pulling up through the front yard. I think we passed it, but around 83 feet there was also another large root intrusion. I think we just weren't able to see it just because of the smudge on the camera, but like I said, I'm going to go ahead and snake this line and then send the camera back down once the lens looks like it's been cleared off. Pulling back here at around 51 feet out, we're going to be coming up on another large root intrusion, as well as the change in pipe from clay to ABS. This section is going to be kind of right outside the right-hand side unit's laundry room area. As we make that transition, we're also coming around a small bend. This is sorry. This is going to be coming from kind of like the front yard, and then we'll be pulling back at a slight angle, almost back into the laundry, but it's actually going to be going into the master bedroom of that right-hand side unit. And the rest of this run, I believe, is going to be ABS. This section, I believe, we're coming through that master bathroom on the right-hand side unit. And then right about here, around 24 feet out, is where we are tying in from the left-hand side unit to the right-hand side unit. This, I believe, is going to be kind of right underneath the right-hand side unit stairs or landing. We then come around another bend. Right here, around 21 feet out, we're pulling back kind of more towards our left-hand side unit. So we got a couple of flushes coming through here. Here we're pretty much pulling straight back through the living room, underneath the stairs towards our hall bathroom. Here we're coming around a couple small bends, coming up and out of the clean out. Went ahead and got our lens cleared off, so like I said, I'm going to go ahead and try snaking this line real quick, and then we will send the camera back down to check out the condition of the pipe. This is going to be the end of the first recording.